Hi again everybody, Doye here with another match analysis video. I know it's been a while, but we'll cover that near the end of the video as I really want to jump right into things here. Before we do that though, I do want to tell you about the players we'll be watching today. Right away, sorry if I mispronounce either of their names, I've only read them before and I've never heard them said out loud. On the left we have tatsunical and on the right we have nakkiel. Links to both of their Twitch channels can be seen here and in the description box below. I'd recommend checking both of their channels out as they've both proven to be pretty knowledgeable players and are sure to give some great advice during the open beta. One last thanks goes to YouTube user Ray Legend as he's the one who suggested I check out these clips in the first place. Sorry about that whole promise me more thing. We'll cover that near the end of the video, but I promise there's gonna be more. And now we can finally cover what you clicked on this video to see. Or we could, but like my last video, I want to make sure you understand their team's composition so that you can fully understand what's happening during the match. But again, just like my last video, I understand this might not be everybody's cup of tea, so if this doesn't interest you, skip to this part of the video and you'll breeze right past it. Luckily for us, the only characters I haven't covered before in a video are Cell, Vegeta, and Android 16, all of which are being played on Tatsunical's team. The initial impression for Cell is that he's best played as a point character, or leading character, as his assist is lacking compared to the rest of the cast. Vegeta, on the other hand, has an amazing assist, but lacks the traits you would find in a great anchor. Android 16 is an all-around good close-range fighter, and his assist is great for combo extension. Now you're probably wondering why I haven't been showing you clips of this in action, and that's because there's actually one moment in this fight that perfectly sums up everything I just said. Now we can slow the footage down and take a look at what happens here. We see Cell jump towards the enemy Vegeta while calling in his own for his assist. This allows Cell to block any incoming attacks, which gives him time to react if his assist does hit. If it does, it's simply a matter of super dashing and landing a pretty standard Cell combo. Normally that would be the end of the combo, but with Android 16's assist, Tatsunical is able to get even more damage off of this combo. With that brief character overview out of the way, we can move on to the actual match analysis. Some of the advice I got on the last video said that after a certain point in the video I sounded like I was casting the match in a way, and to avoid that this time around, I'm going to take the most interesting parts of these matches and work them into how they would apply in most matches. Alright, so let's start by watching how both of these players opt to begin the match. It begins pretty slow, but Android 18 decides to call in her Vegeta for an assist. And after getting hit by it, Tatsunical decides to go for a super dash, which Android 18 was expecting, leading to a smash into a full combo. The damage from this combo really isn't that significant, but what you want to look at is how far Cell has been pushed into the corner, in which the androids excel because of their great offensive pressure. This gives us a chance to look at another reason why Vegeta's assist is so great. As you can see, Cell is in the corner really struggling against the pressure that these two androids are putting on, and the added on assists just make it even worse. What he's able to do is call in his own Vegeta's assist, and lock down the amount of space the androids can take up. This also has the added on bonus of completely negating Android 18's Vegeta's assist. This next clip I want to take a look at is something very fundamental to anime fighters, and if you've ever played them before, you already know about this, but I think it's something new players will benefit from knowing before the game comes out. That concept being, of course, crossing up your opponent by using your air dashes. In this clip here, we see it's Vegeta versus Vegeta with nobody having a particular advantage over the other. The situation has been reset to neutral. The goal now is to open up the opponent and get some more damage in. So what nakkiel opts to do is something very standard in most anime games. By jumping over his opponent, he switches up the way Tatsunoko wants to guard, now holding back, which is now his left. Then he crosses over to the left. Tatsunoko, without enough time to react, gets hit, leading into a full combo for nakkiel. The next piece of this match that I want to take a look at is Android 16, and this move he keeps using over and over again. If you look on your left, every time it hits it says counter. This is because Android 18 is throwing out a move, but instead of that move hitting him, Android 16 just powers through it and connects with his move. It looks like once Tatsunoko found out that nakkiel was struggling against this move, he just kind of spammed it until his death. So definitely look out for this move on day one.
Why is that so good? That move is nuts.
Okay, and we've made it to the last thing I want to cover about this video. So we're going to take a look at how these two handle the very end of the game. They each have 3 to 2 bars left, and it's going to be one-on-one Vegeta versus Vegeta. This is a very good time to see what their strategy is in the end. You're going to see they play it very slow, waiting for one of them to make a mistake, and you're going to see that the first person that goes in is going to get it. Now, if you watch my last video, you would hear that I think the super dash is very risky. In some situations, for instance this one, you could tell they were both waiting for somebody to make a mistake, and they were on such edge that super dash went from being such a bad idea that it actually became a brilliant idea. And I know that sounds incredibly stupid, but it's something you have to experience in a fighting game before you can understand what I'm saying. And with that, the main point of this video is over. Now I want to go into why I stepped away for so long, and that's simply because I had a lot of college stuff to do. I was really busy, a lot busier than I expected. Also, I just couldn't find enough quality games. But now that we're really getting close to Dragonball FighterZ, and I really want to start making this stuff, so we're going to have some beta footage when the game comes out. I'm going to be looking through the streams like crazy for quality footage to analyze and just bring to this channel. And also, I kind of want to step outside FighterZ a little. Even though FighterZ is the main thing I want to cover on this channel, you know, maybe I'll do some Dragon Ball Super stuff, maybe some Dokkan stuff. You know, I just don't know. So, yeah, with that sorry I was gone so long. Hopefully this video was good. Listen to your guys' advice. Really appreciate that, by the way. And if you want to leave a like and subscribe, I promise to be back with more videos. I want to make them daily, but that might have to wait until at least the open beta because, let's be honest, I watched like every piece of footage I could find. My well's dry, guys. My well is as dry as it can get. I'm dying of thirst down here. Help me.